Life's gonna hurt. There's no doubt about that. But it is gonna work out, and this part you struggling specifically is necessary for you to have to go through. You don't get change without that. And it won't always make sense. It's not going to be easy, probably won't go according to your plan, and it is rarely going to be convenient. So you'll get frustrated, and sometimes you lose your focus, you'll lose your money, your friends, all things familiar and foundational to you. Then you lose your faith, especially when you are not seeing it. When you aren't seeing the point, the revelation, the reason, or the message, because all of it's not adding up while the bills, the tension, the anxiety, the stress, and the debt do. But somehow you have to remember to be confident and remain consistent, conscious of your purpose and the process required to pursue it, and still know that there is a God that has kept you. It ain't gonna always be what you wanted, what you wished, or what you waited for, but you gotta go through what you gotta go through. You ain't got to prove it to nobody else that you went through it. It ain't about what anyone else sees. The point ain't to confirm to or convince anyone outside of yourself at all while you're going through it. Most times the point is you got to show you. You got to know that you can, what you're capable of, what you couldn't take the risk of not trying, what you could or couldn't put up with, where you had courage, where you were all fear, where you had extreme competence, and where all you did was complain. But just know that if you take responsibility and the required steps to remove things that need to be removed, repair what has to be repaired, and replace what or whomever ain't necessary when it's time to, and not only when it's too late, you wouldn't believe the way that all of this could change. But it's absolutely a requirement. There is a reason for the problems. And there's not one thing that you can do to avoid, abandon, or absolve yourself from having experienced them full on. The best you can do is acknowledge and take the actions that will give you the advantage of having the information that helps you navigate only being able to do what you can until you get into a season to solve them. Just know that there are moments that are meant to be messy, that are intentionally mediocre, maligned, filled with great misfortune, and more than you think that you're capable of managing. But this is where you learn who you are, where you define yourself through dedication and discipline, develop belief in yourself past doubts, discouragement, and disappointments, and find out just how much more than nothing else you are capable of handling. This is where you lose everything, everyone, all of it, even with your good intentions, your potential, your connections, and that no matter what attitude. This is where you see the truth of the matter, that you are what matters, and the fact that you are here is proof of the purpose that you are near, and that it really does start with gratitude. Soon you'll see that there really is a peace that surpasses understanding, a faith that has been proven true, a heart happy for the opportunity to have experienced it all, and a belief that can't be proved wrong. You're in it, you're close to it, you're dealing, coping, trying to get through it right now, but when you take it all into consideration and look at the bigger picture completely, you realize that you moved on. And in this now, your life lessons can lessen the heaviest load on someone else's life because you share your experience of trial, tragedy, and trauma through telling and testimony. That's the reciprocity, the redemption, the recognition, the responsibility, and the renewing that is going to refresh, renew, and reset. It's the reward that you are going to receive. Yes, a lot of this is repetitive, but life is not meant to be tested only. So regardless of the situation, the circumstances, the resistance, the opposition, it's not ever about who or what might have attacked you. It's about the fact that you will or have already come out of the darkness and you can't or won't be taken down easily again. And it's that resilience, that perseverance, that strength, that optimism and attitude that you seem to have naturally. That's what they all attract to. It's the understanding that you have achieved from your perception and your perspective through your process that you participated in on purpose that will be made perfect because you operate in it and you are ready to receive. The point is that you know that you are powerful and that you are important and you will prove what is possible no matter what because you believe.